Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Chris Buescher's Bit of Honey Ford from 2015. As always, let's take a quick look at the box right here. Got his generic Roush Fenway Racing box, got NASCAR Xfinity Series, got a picture of a Mustang body right there. Just Roush Fenway on this side. This is before they were putting the render sticker on the side of the window boxes. Made a total 565 of these things. Roush Fenway Racing, all that good stuff all around. Does say Silver Series instead of Platinum Series like most of the Gold and Silver Series cars say these days. Whatever. Anyways, here is the car itself. A very bright and colorful car, as candy cars usually are. Chris Buescher raced this twice in 2015. First at Talladega, which is the more well-known one, then the second time at Richmond. Or was it Iowa? No, at Iowa he had a Pearson's Nut Roll car, which is another brand this company owns. That car kind of got forgotten about. Would have been cool to get that car, just have two of the same company kind of candy cars in the same race. If you don't know what Bit of Honey is, they're these little tiny, solid, hard candies. The candy you can't really just, like, munch down on. They're the candy you kind of just, like, you know, chew on for a little bit, get the flavor out of. Never really been too much of a fan of hard candies like this, but they make for an awesome car. Which is funny is that on the Decklid of this car, it shows, like, a candy bar. Like, that definitely looks like a candy bar, not like one of these. Is there a Bit of Honey candy bar out there? Somebody tell me if there's a candy bar, because I kind of want to try what a candy bar would look like. But anyways, let's do a quick 360 of this car. This car turned out to be a pretty big fan favorite, just the big, bright red and yellow colors. They even mentioned this in the booth at Talladega, because he was battling for the lead late with Joey Logano, and I think it was Jeff Gordon was in the booth, like one of his first races in the booth before he was a full-time announcer, and I think he did say something like, if Chris Buescher wins, is a bit of honey for all of us? Or something. And that kind of brought some nice attention to it. Honestly, the sad thing is, this is the only diecast you can get for his championship season that's not the championship car. As pathetic as that is. If you want a clean championship season Chris Buescher car, this is your only option. Which is very sad, but whatever. But anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have Bit of Honey, Candy, and Dulce. We've got a picture of a bee up there. Got Ford Mustang, number 60, and Roush Fenway Racing. Down the side, you got Bit of Honey, Candy, Dulce. We've got another picture of a bee in the back. Down in front of the wheel, you have International, Mac Tools, Champion Spark Plugs, and Sherwin-Williams Paint. As you can see, the bottom part is a bunch of honeycomb patterns to go with the honey theme. The whole piece of red on the bottom is all honeycombs. You got Roush Performance on the C post. And on the B post, you have Ford Go Further, you got Bit of Honey, Cheez-It, and Eco Power. Got your regular contingencies and stuff up there. On the back, you have two Bit of Honey candy bars, Ford GT, Roush Fenway Racing, and number 60. And on the Decklid, you have that picture of the candy bar that I was talking about earlier. Said somebody please tell me that, because it really does look like a candy bar, but I've never seen anything beyond those little, like, individually wrapped and or just unwrapped little individual pieces. And on the roof, you have Bit of Honey again. Got Chris Buescher's name in the back window. This is number 224. Got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Let's take a look under the hood. See, it says powered by Ford. You got Bit of Honey and K&N air filters under there. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Obviously no trunk and no roof flaps on a Gold Series. There's the underside of the car if you want to see that. Now, this car was not made in 1/64 scale in 2015. The 1/64 scale was canceled. But then this year in 2017, well, last year at this point, you have the NASCAR Authentics Ty Majeski version of the car. So if you really like this paint scheme, you can get it in both scales. I just reviewed that NASCAR Authentics Wave a couple days ago. So you have your choices. I'm kind of surprised it wasn't produced again. Like, how did Ty Majeski get the iRacing car, but not this car? Because this car was enough that Chris Buescher was the only car he got made that year, so people kind of like this paint scheme, obviously. I mean, there would have been a few changes. You see the Ty Majeski has a red spoiler, which I think looks better than the black one, but this one was based around the Talladega one, so they all had kind of black spoilers back then. This also has some yellow roof rails, where this one just has red. I think I do like the red better on this one because it's more solid, but there would have been a few changes. I always like pointing that out because I really just hate the people that are like, who cares, it got made once, they should never make it again. It's like, or some people seem to believe that if they don't make a car once, that means that that has room for another car to get made. Like, I've never understood those people. It's like, oh, the car, like, oh, instead of making another Chase Elliott car, why don't they make a Chris Buescher car? It's like, that's not how that works, but okay. But this is just a very nice car. It is kind of hard to get, actually. It's not one of those cars you're going to find in the $10 clearance bin. Like, this is a pretty popular car, and, you know, championship season cars always get rare, especially when it's, like, the primary. Not that this was his primary, but it's the only diecast you can get, so... Chris Buescher never really has much luck with diecast. His first win got DNP'd. His first Xfinity win didn't even get offered. His first diecast was, like, you know, the one that Roush got made, because it was Ron Roush performance car. He's just never had much luck in the diecast form, but whatever. Just as an awesome paint scheme. I always love candy cars, especially when they're bright and colorful. Hopefully, Bit of Honey comes back and sponsors somebody in the 60 car this year. They haven't said anything as of recording this video, but maybe for the second Iowa race, they'll sponsor Ty Majeski again or something. I don't know. I wish they'd move up to Cup and maybe sponsor like Stenhouse or something, because maybe it'll get made and be a little more popular that way. I don't know. But I think it's strange hours to say. This has been a review of Chris Buescher's Bit of Honey Ford. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.